Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So today, inshallah, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be speaking about the LGBT community. Now, sorry if I'm not looking straight, it's just because I can see myself in the side view, so don't mind that. But anyways, I want to talk about homosexuality and being gay, acting upon it, feeling it, etc. So, in Islam, homosexuality is considered haram. There is no difference of opinion on this. It's very clear and straightforward that homosexuality, being gay or lesbian, is unacceptable. It is haram. It is sinful. Now, I know you've probably heard this many times before, but we know this from the story of Prophet Lut alayhi salam. He and his time suffered with this, and it is mentioned in the Quran. But I'm not going to describe all that because many people already know about that story, but there have been multiple times where I've seen Muslims come out and go against this and go against these verses in the Quran. There was this one woman on TikTok, I believe. I actually didn't see it on TikTok, I saw it on YouTube. And she was expressing that the story of the Prophet Lut alayhi salam is not talking about gay people. Being gay or acting upon homosexuality is not a sin. And there was this other time this lady gave a TED Talk, you might have seen that on YouTube, where I believe she's a convert to Islam and was saying that the same thing pretty much. And she was saying how the story of the Prophet Lut alayhi salam in the Quran, where it clearly is describing homosexuality and having intimacy with the opposite gender, she was saying that this isn't about gay people, this is about raping. Anyways, these people have misinterpreted the Quran and are now trying to change what the Quran is saying to fit their desires or what they think to be true. And this is very scary to see, especially these people are Muslims. These are Muslims, okay, apparently. And they are going against, and they're not even saying like being gay is okay, it's not haram. They're literally pulling verses from the Quran which describe and explain homosexuality being sinful, and they are saying these verses don't add up to homosexuality when it clearly does. Anyways, now many people, many scholars, imams, okay, these type of people, they've commented on homosexuality because these people are getting asked about homosexuality. Scholars, imams, okay, these are people, and people go to them for these type of questions. So I've seen multiple times these scholars and or imams where they're asked these questions and they give a response about saying the action is impermissible, but the feeling is involuntary, therefore it is not sinful as long as you don't act upon it. Now this is where it becomes not tricky, but kind of false statements, because Well, yes, acting upon homosexuality is a sin. But feeling these feelings in the first place is where people, scholars, and etc. are saying the feelings are okay. Because you can control how you feel. As long as you don't act upon it, you're fine. But there's a problem with that. Being gay or lesbian, okay, these are not natural feelings, first off. We know that these are immoral behaviors and thoughts. It is inhumane, this action and this whole thing in general. And this goes for any other sin out there. You know, if you feel like killing someone for no reason, that is haram. But why do you feel that in the first place? You shouldn't be feeling that. You should go get some help then, right? Anyways, your feelings towards the same gender, romantically or sexual, is not okay. These feelings are not okay. And I know a lot of people are shocked to hear this, but it is the reality. You shouldn't be feeling this in the first place. This is just a way of shaitan getting, into you and making you think one thing. We can't sit here and tell people you can feel gay, just don't do anything about it. That's like saying let's put a fish in the ocean and tell it to not swim. That's kind of impossible, right? So we can't just sit here, with scholars and imams and people of that nature sitting here saying your feelings are okay, they're valid, it's okay, you're normal, just don't act upon it, because that's when it becomes haram. No, this doesn't work. It doesn't work for anyone. I don't care who you are, it's not going to be successful. Saying something like this is not going to help people. It's not going to help Muslims fight this or detach themselves from this. First, you as an individual have to find out, why are you feeling this in the first place? When did this begin? Why are you feeling this? And that can be from many reasons. Maybe from your culture, growing in the West and even being raised in the West. I know firsthand how America, because I live in America, I know the culture here and how they are promoting this ideology through school systems, through everyday life, through businesses, through so many things. And now it's being pushed on our children, having kids shows showing same-sex couples and intimacy and etc. There's so much I can say about that, but it's pressuring people to be like this, when in reality you necessarily don't have this feeling. If you never seen that, if you never seen this on TV or talked about it, you probably would never even feel that in the first place. Anyways, and even with porn, this is another thing that's causing this type of behavior, making people have feelings towards the same gender and doing certain behaviors with the same gender. And we need to stop the feeling from occurring in the first place. And once you have that feeling, we have to try to get that feeling out of you. Because you should not be feeling this. Allah didn't make you like this. Allah didn't say, this person's gonna be gay. No, it doesn't work like that. And I know many people out there are going to say, well, I felt this ever since I was in elementary school, when I was young. I didn't even know what gay was, but I still felt it. How you going to tell me my feelings are invalid? Yes, your feelings are invalid when it comes to this. No one is born gay. No one is born transgender. No one is born like that. And there's many scientific articles and research that has been done towards this. And there is 0 studies that show, a gene inside of you makes you feel this. It's not there. It's not real. We've been brainwashed to think God made me like this. I was born like this. I can't help how I feel. Love is love. No, that's not reality, brothers and sisters. And this is just how the shaitan works. He makes you think these things. Anyways, so the point of this video is to tell you that feeling these feelings are not okay. And of course, acting upon them is definitely not okay. And I can't even believe that there's Muslims out there, like I mentioned, who are coming and saying being gay is not a haram thing in the Quran. It doesn't say that, blah blah blah, when it clearly is. No scholars will deny that actually know the Quran and study Islam, etc. I've yet to come across a scholar that says being gay is okay. I've never seen that. Anyways, so you need to figure out, if you are watching this video and you are feeling these feelings towards the same gender, what do you do then? How does it just disappear? Well, you are in control of yourself, and you need to figure out where these feelings coming from. They just don't appear one day and then disappear the next. There's factors in your life that are causing this feeling to occur in the first place, whether that be through watching porn, whether that be having certain friendships that are making you feel or want a romantic relationship with, or maybe it's just what you're watching on TV. Like, every show out there now is always a gay couple or lesbian couple or transgender person. It's just there now. And this may brainwash you into thinking, well, maybe I'm like this now. I want to do this and do that. No. Stop watching these types of shows when you know it's in the show. Stop watching it. Or movies. Be careful who you surround yourself with. If you're surrounding yourself with people that endorse this behavior and are in support of this, it's going to make you like them. Like, who you hang out with, it's going to determine how you behave and all that. So surround yourself with people that do not endorse this behavior. This is immoral. It is inhumane. Brothers and sisters, it's inhumane. If you are feeling this type of way, if you are feeling attracted to the same gender, figure out where that feeling occurs from. Maybe you need to start lowering your gaze. Maybe you need to stop watching a certain show. Maybe you need to start hanging out with different friends. Whatever the case may be, do it. And we need to start fearing Allah and stop putting our desires before Allah. We all have desires, but that doesn't mean we should be putting those into action. And some desires, like homosexuality, is one that we should not be feeling in the first place. So fear Allah and figure out, if you are gay or lesbian, figure out where that feeling is coming from. Then once you figure it out, then you can prevent those feelings or stop them from occurring. So don't be brainwashed my brothers and sisters. Don't think you have to be supporting these type of behaviors and ideologies and lifestyles. You don't need to. Don't not go to these pride parades. Don't wear a rainbow flag. This is all innovation by majority disbelievers. Do not be like these people. Do not. And it's a shame that these Muslims are coming on here saying it's not a sin, it's okay, love is love, all is good. Like, this is unacceptable. And as Muslims, just when we see another Muslim doing something like this, we need to stand up and comment on this, because they are misguiding thousands upon thousands of people, Muslims and non-Muslims. So fear Allah, and that's it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace. Bye, guys.